Live TV is unpredictable, and when things go wrong, there's no way to edit, rewind, or delete the moment. Celebrities are used to everything, but sometimes even they can't avoid cringe-worthy mishaps that get caught on camera for the world to see. In today's video, we will take a look at some of the most embarrassing celebrity moments ever broadcast on live television. Janet Jackson. This one is that wardrobe malfunction that broke the internet before the internet was even a thing. The 2004 Super Bowl halftime show was going great. Janet Jackson was on stage, giving an iconic performance, and Justin Timberlake joined in for the final song, Rock Your Body. Then in less than a second, everything went steamy. As the song reached its final lyrics, Justin sang, "Gonna have you naked by the end of this song," and he ripped off a part of Janet's costume. And in less than a second, Janet's breast was exposed on live TV in front of millions of viewers. The cameras cut away immediately, but it was too late. Everyone had already seen it, and it instantly became the most replayed moment in live TV history. The NFL, CBS, and the FCC lost their minds and the media went into a frenzy. Janet was blacklisted by MTV and CBS. Her music was pulled from radio stations, and the FCC fined CBS $550,000, though it was later overturned. Meanwhile, Justin Timberlake walked away with zero consequences, even though he was the one who pulled her outfit. The incident led to major TV censorship changes, including a 5-second delay rule for live events. Janet did issue an apology, but major TV leaders still think it was all planned and intentional. Bella Hadid. In May 2016, Bella Hadid attended the Cannes Film Festival. She stepped onto the red carpet wearing a bold and stunning red satin gown designed by Alexandre Vauthier. The dress had a plunging neckline and an extremely high thigh slit, making it one of the most daring looks of the event. The moment she walked onto the red carpet, all eyes were on her. As Bella posed for photographers, the high slit of the dress proved to be risky. While she tried to move carefully, the fabric shifted, revealing more than she intended.
Hello, Bella.
The wind didn't help either, causing the dress to slightly lift. At one point, when she repositioned her leg, she accidentally exposed her underwear, and cameras captured the moment. The images immediately spread online, turning her outfit choice into a trending topic. In later interviews, Bella revealed that she actually felt a little uncomfortable in the dress, admitting that it was bolder than her usual style. She said that looking back, she might have chosen something different, but at the time she was trying to make a statement. Even with the wardrobe malfunction, the dress remains one of her most iconic red carpet looks. Jennifer Lopez. In February 2000, Jennifer Lopez attended the 42nd Grammy Awards. But it wasn't just about the music that night, it was about her unforgettable dress as well. She walked onto the red carpet in a green Versace gown, with a plunging neckline that went all the way down to her navel. The dress was flowy, sheer, and had a tropical pattern, making it one of the boldest red carpet looks ever seen. As soon as she arrived, the cameras flashed non-stop, and everyone was in shock at how daring the dress was. Jennifer posed for photographers, completely unbothered by how revealing the dress was. But the real moment that made history was when she walked on stage with David Duchovny to present an award. Duchovny even joked about it, saying, "This is the first time in 5 years that nobody is looking at me."
Jennifer, this is the first time in 5 or 6 years that I'm sure that nobody is looking at me.
The dress had officially stolen the show, and J.Lo became the talk of the night. Although the dress fit Jennifer perfectly, it was also very risky. Because of the deep neckline, there was almost a wardrobe malfunction every time she moved. After the Grammys, the dress went viral before viral was even a thing. People were so obsessed with it that they kept searching for pictures online. In fact, this dress is the reason Google created Google Images, so people could easily search for photos of it. It became one of the most searched outfits in history and solidified JL as a fashion icon. In later interviews, Jennifer admitted that she had no idea the dress would cause such a reaction. She simply wore it because her stylist suggested it, and she liked how it looked. But the impact it had was bigger than she could have ever imagined. Lil Kim. At the 1999 MTV Video Music Awards, Lil Kim arrived on the red carpet in an outfit that instantly became one of the most talked about moments in fashion history. She wore a one-shoulder purple jumpsuit, but what really made it unforgettable was that one of her breasts was completely exposed, covered only by a purple seashell-shaped pasty. As soon as Lil Kim walked onto the red carpet, all eyes were on her. The outfit was a huge risk, especially for a televised event, and she paired the jumpsuit with matching purple hair, high heels, and eyeshadow, making sure her entire look was coordinated. The cameras couldn't get enough, and the moment immediately became one of the most shocking red carpet looks of all time. The real shocking moment, though, happened on stage. When Lil Kim went up to present an award, she was joined by legendary singer Diana Ross and actress Mary J. Blige. As they stood together, Diana Ross playfully reached over and gave Lil Kim's exposed breast a little jiggle, making the audience laugh. Mary J. Blige, however, looked a little shocked, but the moment instantly became one of the most replayed clips from the VMAs. Even decades later, people still talk about it as one of the most unforgettable red carpet moments in history. Rose McGowan. At the 1998 MTV Video Music Awards, Rose McGowan made history with one of the most revealing red carpet outfits ever. Instead of a traditional gown or even a daring mini dress, she arrived in a completely glitter mesh dress with only a tiny black thong underneath. No bra, no lining, just a bold, see-through dress. As she stepped onto the red carpet, cameras flashed. The barely there dress had thin straps and an open back, making it clear that this was no wardrobe malfunction. It was a deliberate, unapologetic fashion choice. Standing next to her was Marilyn Manson, her boyfriend at the time, who was rocking a patterned suit and heavy gothic makeup. The contrast between his wild rock star look and her nearly nude dress made the moment even more striking. Even today, when people talk about the most shocking celebrity outfits, Rose McGowan's 1998 VMAs look is always on the list. Madonna. At the first ever MTV Video Music Awards in 1984, Madonna took the stage in a performance that would go down in history, not just for her singing, but for her scandalous outfit and unexpected onstage moves. She started her performance of Like a Virgin, wearing a lace corset dress with a see-through skirt, a boy toy belt, and white gloves. But that wasn't the most shocking part. As the song went on, Madonna dropped to the stage, rolled around on the floor, and lifted her skirt, revealing her garter belt and underwear in full view of the audience. The crowd was stunned. This was 1984, and no one had ever seen anything like this on live TV before. Looking back, even Madonna admitted that she hadn't planned on rolling around on stage like that. "My shoe fell off, so I had to dive for it, and I just went with it," she later revealed.
I was like, how am I going to play this out? So I just dove for it on the ground, and when I dove for it, my dress went up and my butt was showing.
But that unplanned moment ended up creating one of the most iconic performances of all time. Miley Cyrus. At the 2013 MTV Video Music Awards, Miley Cyrus stepped onto the stage and delivered a performance that instantly became one of the most controversial moments in pop culture history. That night, she tried to reinvent her image, leaving behind her Disney Channel past and stepping fully into her rebellious pop star era. She started off in a furry teddy bear bodysuit, singing her hit We Can't Stop, with a group of giant dancing stuffed animals. But as the song ended, she quickly ripped off the bear suit to reveal a tiny, nude-colored latex bikini, making it look like she was practically naked on stage. The crowd barely had time to react before things went even further, when Robin Thicke appeared on stage to perform his song Blurred Lines. Miley immediately got up close to him, grabbing a giant foam finger and using it in ways that left the audience completely stunned. As she sang and danced, she bent over in front of Thicke and twerked aggressively against him, rubbing up and down against his body. The cameras caught Rihanna staring blankly, Taylor Swift whispering to Selena Gomez, and Will Smith's entire family looking horrified. Viewers flooded Twitter, calling the performance inappropriate, trashy, and embarrassing. In the days after, Miley defended herself, saying, "You're thinking about it more than I was. I didn't even think about it because that's just me."
You're thinking about it more than I thought about it when I did it. Like, I didn't even think about it because that's just me.
Robin Thicke, however, quickly tried to shift the blame, later admitting that he felt embarrassed and that the performance wasn't his idea. Years later, Miley again defended the backlash, saying she felt unfairly criticized. "Men strip off their shirts and grind on stage all the time, but when I do it, suddenly it's the end of the world?" Taylor Swift. In 2011, during her Speak Now tour, Taylor Swift had a moment on stage that she probably didn't plan for. Performing in front of thousands of fans, she wore one of her signature flowy, princess-style dresses, twirling and moving gracefully as she sang. But then, a sudden gust of wind decided to steal the spotlight. As Taylor stepped forward, her dress flew up way too high, revealing a little more than intended. The cameras flashed as she quickly tried to push the dress back down. For a second, she looked a little surprised, but she didn't let it ruin her performance. Instead of running off stage or looking embarrassed, she laughed it off and kept singing. Within hours, clips of the moment were all over the internet. Fans defended her, saying it was just an accident and could happen to anyone. Others made jokes about it, comparing the moment to Marilyn Monroe's iconic dress scene. Despite the online chatter, Taylor didn't comment on the incident. Paris Hilton. In 2014, Paris Hilton appeared on a pre-Grammy event, but it wasn't her DJ skills or celebrity status that got people talking. It was her outfit. She arrived at the event wearing a black sequin dress, looking glamorous as always. But there was one big problem. The dress was completely see-through, and Paris had decided to skip wearing a bra. As soon as the paparazzi camera flashes went off, the fabric turned totally transparent, and suddenly everyone saw more than they expected. Within hours, the pictures were all over the internet, with headlines about her revealing wardrobe choice. Despite the situation, Paris didn't seem embarrassed. She kept partying like nothing happened, proving she wasn't worried about the headlines. When asked about it later, she just laughed it off, saying her famous catchphrase, "That's hot." Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian is no stranger to making fashion statements, but her appearance at Paris Fashion Week turned into a full-blown wardrobe gossip. She arrived at the event in a stunning sheer black lace outfit that hugged her famous curves. The dress was detailed and undeniably bold, but Kim took things up by not wearing a bra underneath. At first, everything seems under control. She confidently walked through the streets of Paris, her long black coat adding an air of elegance to the daring look. But as soon as the cameras started flashing, her curves were all over. The bright camera flashes completely exposed everything underneath, turning her fashion moment into a viral wardrobe moment. The see-through nature of the outfit was far more revealing than expected, and suddenly the internet had new headlines to feast on. Nicki Minaj. On August 5th, 2011, Nicki Minaj performed live on Good Morning America as part of her summer concert series in Central Park. With thousands of fans gathered and millions watching at home, the performance was a live event. Nicki appeared on the stage wearing a bright yellow crop jacket, a low-cut black corset top, and tight pink spandex shorts. She was singing her hits like Super Bass and Where Them Girls At. But during one of her performances, Nicki's corset top shifted and a brief wardrobe malfunction exposed her left breast. The moment was completely unintentional, and Nicki quickly adjusted her outfit to cover herself. Since Good Morning America broadcast live, the incident aired in real time before producers could cut away. Though ABC had a 5-second delay for live performances, the malfunction happened so fast that it still made it to the East Coast audience before being censored in later airings. The slip instantly became a hot topic in entertainment news, with media outlets replaying the footage and discussing whether networks should impose stricter wardrobe checks for live performances. Despite the initial "oh my God" moments, Nicki did not face major backlash. Unlike other artists who have experienced wardrobe malfunctions and suffered consequences, her career remained unaffected. Toni Braxton. In 2003, Toni Braxton arrived at the Bad Boys 2 premiere in an outfit that had everyone talking. Well, calling it an outfit might be wrong because she was just wearing a white coat with nothing underneath. There was no dress, no top, just a long, open front coat that barely covered her as she walked. As soon as she stepped out, cameras flashed nonstop. The coat was low-cut, making it one of the riskiest red carpet looks of all time. Every movement looked like it could lead to a wardrobe malfunction. The reaction was immediate and intense. Fans and reporters couldn't believe she actually showed up in just a coat. If you like such videos more, do not forget to like, comments, share, and subscribe.